Hey everyone, I'm Jessica Dalcourt from CNET, and this here is the Pantech Flex for AT&T. What's interesting about this phone, there are two things really, is that this is Pantech's one of their first attempts at a high-end device. So it's running Android 4.0 ice cream sandwich on here. You've got an 8 megapixel camera on the back, and you've got a 1.5 gigahertz dual core processor. The other thing that's really interesting about this phone is that there are actually two modes here. So you've got the usual ice cream sandwich mode, and then you've got what they're calling the easy experience mode. And that's really for first timers, or really for anybody who finds the normal ice cream sandwich interface to be a little too involved, and you've got something simpler. Even though it's simpler, I actually really like the easy experience offered here. It does keep things simplified. It's a lot easier to just get to the meat of what you want to do on your phone. So I do like that there are the two options. The one thing that's interesting though is that the standard ice cream sandwich option seems a little over-cluttered to me and even over-designed. In the standard experience, Pantech does expose a lot of extra menus that you would otherwise have to crawl around in the settings for, and I like that that's there. But I also think that it makes things a little bit over cluttered, and it makes some of the buttons a little bit smaller and harder to press. So I'm not sure if that's doing the operating system any favors. The phone's physical design is pretty cool. I like the color scheme. I like Pantech's look. The one thing I don't like so much is the way it feels in the hand. It's not quite comfortable. I feel these edges on the back, they seem to stick out a little bit more than in the front. And so while it's not uncomfortable and sharp, I wouldn't say that it's got a very cozy in-hand feel. Pantech also has some cameras on here. There's a front-facing camera. There's an 8 megapixel rear-facing camera. I thought the shutter speed was really slow, so a lot of my pictures came out blurry, especially of objects that move a lot, like dogs and babies. And I also thought that the camera tended to be out of focus on the areas I was focusing in. So if I was focusing on something in the foreground, it focused more in the background. Some of the shots did come out really well, but I wouldn't say it's a very reliable camera. However, one redeeming quality to the phone is the price, and it's a very redeeming quality because this is an LTE phone. It's got Android 4.0 on it, it's got this camera, and it's got the fast processor, and it's only $50 with AT&T, and that's with a new 2-year service agreement. So I think that this is a really excellent budget phone that offers a lot. However, not everything that it offers is wonderful. I like the dual boot up mode, but the camera is disappointing. I'm Jessica Dalcourt. This is the Pantech Flex for AT&T. You can read the full review at cnet.com.